Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori and I wanted to film this video today because I feel like it'll be helpful for a lot of future estheticians out there, because I was trying to find videos because I just love videos and I find them useful. I wanted to provide this content because I know that whenever I'm like entering a new field or new adventure, I like to search YouTube, and this for some reason is not a topic that's covered a lot on YouTube, specifically this school. I want to be very open and transparent with you guys, so I wanted to kind of document my process as I go through this esthetician program. And yeah, so I'm super excited to talk about my orientation experience. So this will be my new journey into esthetician school, and I'm super excited to document this for you guys, and just, I don't know, I feel like we're gonna have a ton of fun. It's probably going to have a lot of tears shed, but it'll be all worth it in the end. So if you want to learn about my experience and what you might can expect at your orientation, keep on watching. So I was originally supposed to start esthetician school at Paul Mitchell on January 10th. Unfortunately, that did not happen because on Sunday night, the 9th, I got a text saying that they are closing the school and postponing my start date until January 17th, which is my birthday, which is this coming Monday. And I was kind of upset about it, but then I also was kind of like, well, it's good because they're taking safety measures, because everyone was just having a lot of COVID. There's been a lot of outbreaks and everything, so they just thought that it was in their best interest to shut the school down for a week and clean it really good and have everyone start on Monday. So that is what's happening currently. I will be starting esthetician school full-time on Monday, the 17th, and I'm super excited for this new adventure. I attended orientation the 8th, not the 8th, no. I attended orientation the Thursday before the 10th, so we were still under the impression that we were going to start school this last Monday, and that did not happen. But with orientation, there wasn't anything that was like too exciting, or it wasn't like earth-shattering information per se. So we just went to so I was under the impression that it was just going to be esthetician students at orientation, but I think that there was like all the different programs that my school offers, like cosmetology, barbering, nails, esthetician, etc. So I think we all were in the orientation group for the start date of the 10th, and I thought that was kind of cool because I was kind of overwhelmed at first. I was like, this is all the students that are going to be in my class, and they did say that they were going to keep the classes smaller, which I'm happy about because I don't like, one, I have social anxiety, but two, I like more of a tight-knit, group versus, like a big class. And so I'm kind of happy that the classes are going to be smaller, but I was kind of overwhelmed when I walked in. I was like, are these all the people doing esthetician? Because that's a lot of people. Because there was probably about like 20 something, 25, I don't know, I'm not good at math, but it was roughly like, it was a decent sized group, but I think it was for all the different programs, so that's reassuring. But basically we all gathered in the school. I think it was, yeah, it was at 3 p.m. so I got there about 10 minutes early, so I was not late, thanks to the military. In the military, they say if you're early, you're on time, and if you're on time, you're late. That's what it is. And so I was like stressed out. I wanted to get there early and get it over with and just not have to worry about being late. There was people that was late, but it was fine. We went into a back room where they do some of the other I guess classes when you're actually in school, and they just went over kind of basic, honestly, just the rules of the school, how to not get in trouble, and if you do get in trouble, this is what the process you have to go through. And they really emphasized that attendance was the biggest thing that's important, and that was pretty much it. They really I thought we were gonna get a tour or like get some part of our kit or something. I don't really know. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't what happened. Like, we just signed a paper, we went through, we met the director of, I believe he was the director of the education, like director of education, I think that was his title, and he kind of just introduced himself. He talked about how we clock in and out, which is really cool. It's on our phone, which I think is really cool versus having trying to, like, they made a good point that everyone, you know, before COVID was, you know, like sliding on like their card or whatever on this little clock out thing, clock in, clock out thing. And obviously that is not the most sanitary thing in the world. So it's kind of cool that they kind of can keep up with it through this app, like all your hours and everything. So he talked about that. He just kind of touched on that. So we were kind of familiar with that before, you know, school starts. And then we met with the financial aid director, I believe. She kind of just talked about financial aid again, and she stressed some important details. We signed this paper. We like went through all the different rules that we have to abide by and follow, and things like that. And that was pretty much all. And then they like at the end, they what did they do after? At the end, they pretty much just, they had a list of people that they had to see for financial aid, and then we were pretty much like good to go. Like, I was expecting a lot more for orientation, but it was really just like, just the basic expectations of the school and showing up, and then we'll kind of get the rest when we start school. So I know that this isn't going to be like a super long in-depth video, but I just wanted to, you know, share my experience for orientation, because before I went, there wasn't really anything on YouTube saying this is what orientation at Paul Mitchell is like. So I wanted to document my experience and just kind of share like what we did personally, so you can kind of know what to expect. But overall, I'm just super excited for this new journey, and I'm super excited to be able to get my license and everything and learn even more things, because like, yeah, I specialize in makeup and things like that in my business, but I want to just broaden, like I love learning new things. And one thing that I think I really want to do and master is lash extensions. I think that that would be really awesome, especially in pageants, if I could offer that service, you know, go to pageants and offer that service, because lash extensions could save so much time, especially in the pageant realm. So there's a lot of things that I'm excited to learn, and I'm excited to just add under my belt and just experiment with. So I'm really excited for this new adventure. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.